So for part 3, I'm just going to talk about the one single issue called Aliens Aftermath that came out from the Marvel imprint in and amongst the first 12 issues of the main Alien series that they put out. This issue is a direct sequel to James Cameron's Aliens from 1986. This issue takes place in the year 2214, technically 35 years after the original Aliens movie. And it begins with a group calling themselves Renegade XM, who are to some terrorists, but in reality, a video recording group with an agenda and a propensity for doing stupid things like setting a ship to explode before they're a safe distance away. Turns out Vasquez from the movie has a nephew named Cutter, and he, it turns out, is the wild one that sets that ship to explode early. The crew's pilot is Layla Drake, related to Drake from the film as well, and she gets them to LV-426. 3 of the crew, Layla, Cutter, and one named Woody, go to explore Hadley's Hope to try and find clues as to what happened to their relatives. They pass and acknowledge the atmosphere processor that blew up in the end of Aliens. Woody is still trying to film a show, not taking things seriously as they explore, until they suddenly find xenomorphs in the walls. Back at the ship, a translucent xenomorph attacks and kills Drake. As Layla, Cutter, and Woody continue exploring, Woody falls down a hole to a lower level. It turns out that one of them is seeking info about Carter Burke, who was the Weyland-Yutani corporate stooge that betrayed the Marines in the original film. The translucent xenomorph attacks, its blood melting through the arm of its victim and actually freezing her arm immediately until it falls off and shatters, the exact opposite of the acid blood of the normal xenomorphs. Deep inside the alien lair, Gunnar finds a cryotank and reveals that that's all he's been after the entire time. Gunnar straps up the tank and begins to have it hoisted out of the tunnel system. Gunnar's then approached by a hologram of Mother, who makes him an offer that he declines. The translucent xenomorph pounces and Gunnar fights back, causing its blood to burn through the cryotank's rope, causing it to fall back below again, where Woody finds him just before an alien bursts out of his chest. And that's it for this one issue. It ends pretty abruptly, but it was enjoyable for what it was. It was cool to see, you know, the relatives of Vasquez and Drake, and as a completionist, I enjoyed having it, especially considering the translucent xenomorph is like nothing I've seen before with freezing blood instead of acid blood, so I don't know if they ever intend to do anything with that, but it was cool to see. So if you're interested, make sure you pick up the Aliens Aftermath issue. Stay tuned for more horror properties with comics coming in the very near future.